Hello, 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 ladies. Okay, so this is just a quick little bonus video that I decided to throw in. Just because I think it's really important to focus on not doing certain things as a salesperson. And if you can just get it in you to not do these things, you can avoid a lot of losses. You can be more successful in your career. And so this video is called The Biggest Closing Mistakes Salespeople Make and How Professionals Avoid Them. And we are professionals, okay, girl? We are the professionals. So we want to make sure that we're making the right decisions. Now, let me tell you something that might surprise you. Most people don't fail in sales because they can't talk. They fail because they make small mistakes that completely destroy trust without even realizing it. And today I want to walk you through the most common closing mistakes that I see new closers make so that you can avoid months and sometimes years of frustration. How does that sound? Good? Okay. So we're going to walk through some mistakes. Mistake number one, rambling or talking too much. New closers believe that sales happens when they explain more, but professionals understand the person asking the best questions controls the conversation. If you are talking more than your prospect, you're probably losing the sale. People do not buy when they understand you as a person. They buy when they feel understood. Let me tell you that again. People do not buy when they understand you as a person. They buy when they feel understood. Why is that? Because when they feel like you understand them, there's a level of trust there that you're going to lead them to the right solution. And that's what we do, right? We don't manipulate. We lead people to the right solutions. How can you lead somebody if you've been talking the whole time about you and what you got for them? How can you know that what you have is what they need? Mistake number two, presenting before understanding. We talked about this already. This is the fastest way to kill the deal in any industry. I don't care if you're in high ticket sales, financial advising, selling barbecue grills. I'm going down my resume. Whatever it is, selling bikes. I've seen like $10,000 bikes out here, selling vitamins, peptides, whatever it is. You never present before you understand the problem and diagnose the problem. This is the fastest way to kill the deal, like I said. So new closers rush into the presentation because they are nervous. But if you present before fully understanding their problem, their goals, and their frustration, your presentation will feel generic to the client. And generic presentations, they have a very low closing rate. So professionals diagnose the problem, the goals, and the frustrations before they present. And we call that fact finding like a doctor. Go watch that video if you haven't watched it. Mistake number three, fearing the close. Oh my gosh, everybody's afraid to close. Why are you afraid to close if you believe that your product will help people? If you don't believe that your product will help people and you're just trying to make money, yeah, you should feel bad. You should be afraid. You should stop what you're doing at all costs. But if you believe that you have a product that can help people, if you're seeing people earning money in high ticket sales and they are like 20 and now they're making $100,000 a month, and you're talking to a single mom who's like, yeah, I've been struggling, and you know you have something that can help them, why would you be afraid to try to close them? Many beginners avoid asking for the decision because they don't want to feel pushy. But here's the truth. Indecision hurts people more than rejection. If someone came to you for help and you don't guide them to a decision, you actually failed to lead. It's not the client who failed you. You failed the client. Closing is a service. Closing is a service. Let me say it one more time. Closing is a service. Mistake number 4. Answering objections too fast. Answering objections too fast. This is subtle but powerful. A prospect says, I need to think about it. And the new closer immediately starts defending the program. Professionals slow down. They isolate first. I totally understand that. Help me to understand, what specifically would you want to think about? Well, find out what is the problem and deal with the problem. Take your time. Be confident. Don't rush. Don't defend. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to serve. Now you are solving the real concern and not just some fluff that they threw out there because they didn't want to answer your question or they didn't want to pay for it or whatever it is. Mistake number 5, not controlling the frame. Okay, this is a big one. If the prospect leads the conversation, jumping topics, or controls the pace, the sell weakens. So if the prospect is leading the conversation, if they jump in and they start talking and they're leading you, they're telling you where they want to go, what they want to tell you, they are in control. Sales is about control. You have to be in control of the conversation. Leadership creates safety for your client. People want to feel like they could trust you to lead them. That's why professionals set expectations early. I'm going to ask you some questions. And those questions are going to lead me to know if this is a good opportunity for you. And in that, I will show you how it can work for you. Guide the conversation, ask clear questions, and confidently move forward. People follow certainty, not uncertainty, not confusion, not shyness, not timidity, timid people. Not timid people. I'm a pastor, so I get to make up words. I'm just going to make that disclaimer. Okay, mistake number 6. Selling the program instead of the future. People don't care about the program. People want what the program gets them. People don't want sales training. They want to become a millionaire. They want to make $10,000 in a few months. They want to be able to be the girl who made $100,000 in a month, which happens all the time in this industry. New closers sell features. Oh, look at this website. Look at the cool schooling site. You're not selling that. You're selling the idea of what that can get them to. And in order for them to get to that, they have to go through this path. Professionals sell transformation. Now, this is the wrong way. The program has coaching calls and modules. The right way is, this is the path that gets you from where you are today to the life that you described earlier. People buy outcomes, not information. Remember that, especially for high ticket sales. Mistake number 7, talking after the close. I literally have seen this in every industry, financial advising, banking. I used to sell barbecue grills. Obviously, I just said that. I've even been sold to, and people just don't know when to stop talking. This destroys deals. You ask, have you heard enough to make a decision? They pause. Now the new closer starts talking again instead of silence where the decision happens. Ask, pause, and let them think. Ask, pause, and let them think. Now I want you to understand something deeply. The goal is not to become a better talker. The goal is to become someone that people can trust to lead them. Sales is emotional leadership. Okay? So most people avoid closing because they are afraid of hearing the word no. But professionals understand something different. Every time you confidently ask for a decision, you grow into the person capable of changing lives. And that's when sales stops feeling scary and starts feeling powerful. So that was the bonus lesson that I had for you guys. I hope that that hit home for you. I hope that that was powerful and helpful and impactful. Remember, we say Godspeed because God is at the foundation of every single thing that we do. All right. I'll see you guys soon. I know you have to go because I have to go. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.